The chapter starts with Jura saying to Hidari, "You should know by now that there's no way they can escape from us. They must wish to move to a battlefield to prevent the destruction of the village." Then we see some Jonin rushing towards Jura and Hidari. It turns out to be Konohamaru and Nenshi. Konohamaru confirms to the sensory unit that they've run into the intruders, but there's no sign of Team 10. That's when Shikamaru tells them they've already left the place because the intruder's target is Himawari, and he tells Kawaki to forget about Boruto for the time being and go help Himawari. Kawaki gets angry at Shikamaru for not telling him sooner that Himawari was in danger. Boruto is shown talking to Shikamaru and his karma is still half active. Jura tells Hidari to deal with Konohamaru and the others while he go after Himawari. That's when Sarada and Sumire arrive. Konohamaru says Sarada's name and Hidari reacts to that and says Sarada Uchiha. Then he immediately teleports behind Sarada and tries to take her out with the Chidori, which Sarada dodges easily and counters it with her own Chidori. It successfully lands as Hidari falls down. Then she says, "That jutsu he used on me, that was a Chidori. That's my and Papa's jutsu." To her surprise, Hidari gets up like nothing happened. She says to him, "Who are you?" And that's all we have between Sarada and Hidari in this chapter, as the rest of the chapter focuses on Himawari, Team 10, Jura, and Kurama. Himawari is still in the Biju plane talking to Kurama while Team 10 tries to wake her up, and Shigadai says, "No, she's unconscious. Maybe she hit her hair or something." Then they realize that Jura is right behind them. The scene then cuts back to Himawari and Kurama. Himawari asks what is happening because Kurama is used to be inside of Naruto. She basically asks the question that the community has been asking for almost a month now. And Kishimoto isn't holding back this time, since this has already been established in the Naruto manga. So Kurama responds by saying, "As you say, in the past I was inside your dad, Uzumaki Naruto, but in that last battle, the light of my life has gone out. But that of a Biju is not eternal. Even if our bodies and soul perish, we will surely come back again." As I said, this was already established in the Naruto manga, so it doesn't have to come as a surprise. But what is most interesting is what he says next. He's telling her he doesn't know why he was reborn inside of her. Maybe it is because she was born with the fragment of his chakra, or because the Uzumaki and the Hyuga blood flows through her, or maybe it is fate. Basically, he's saying he had no choice in the matter. Something between the three things he mentioned became the factor in his resurrection inside of Himawari. He continues to tell her it doesn't matter how it happened. They currently have a situation at hand. She should hurry up and accept it as it is and move forward. She comes back to the real world to find out that Jura is right in their tail. She asks Kurama to do something as Team 10 welcomes her back, and Jura shoots another Biju Dama with his eye. It hits one of the wings of the birds they were flying in, and they start to fall. I don't think Jura likes using his hands for anything other than holding a book. Chocho uses her body as a cushion for the others as they land on the ground. Jura praises them for their teamwork once again and says it's a shame to end them, but it can't be helped. You chose this path. Himawari is still calling for Kurama for help, and he shoots it down by saying, "No one else can do it but you, and whether my powers are used or wasted, it all depends on you." Himawari is still clueless on what she can do. Kurama hasn't changed one bit. He's not even guiding her on how to use his power. He continues to say, "I get it now. Your chakra is greater than all of your predecessors. It got high affinity with my chakra. In that regard, it even surpasses Uzumaki Naruto." Himawari then goes at Jura, and he easily blocks her kick and breaks her leg, which infuriates Inojin into attacking. He also gets one shot and penetrated in the stomach with wood style. That's when Himawari activates Kurama's power and breaks out of the wood style she was trapped in.